Persistence pays off.
Looks pretty simple, but actually a lot of work to fit it in this tiny little area.
Kirk is making a lot of progress with our solar power station.
It's the moment of truth. Let's turn it on. This one here, and I'm powering that light, and I'm gonna plug in the space heater. You're having too much fun.
But don't worry, he always finds ways to have fun.
Okay, the bend radius of the cable coming in here to the shutoff switch is a little tight, so I'm gonna jigsaw this out. Okay, so I just wired this in, coming up from the bottom. And here you can see the fusing and shuts. Now I'm going to create the lugs from here to here, here to here. And that should be the final hookup for DC. Alright, so that's it right there. And I got the main lugs coming up from underneath the shelf. They feed into the bus bar and into the inverter. Looks pretty simple, but it's actually a lot of work to fit it in this tiny little area. Okay, I just hooked up the battery and I got the smart shunt hooked up, and I got the app, can monitor it now. It's the moment of truth. Let's turn it on. Circuit's on. It's still off though. Yeah. Okay, just check voltage here. I have 48 volts across that, which means I got 48 volts here. And I'm gonna switch it to auto. See what happens. D4 volts, inverter mode. Alright, it powered up. I got no load hooked over here, but it looks like it turned on. So here you can see I routed the white to the neutral bus. I routed the green to leg 2 and the black over here to leg 1. And over here you can see white went to neutral, green went to leg 2, and black went to leg 1. Alright, I just turned it on with the AC setup, and now I'm going to verify the correct voltages on the pins right here with my multimeter. I probed everything. I got 240 volts across there, 120 to there, 120 to there. I got the 120 here and 120 here, and I'm powering that light, and I'm going to plug in the space heater. The airflow is going that way.
having too much fun.
I have a string of like 15 days of good weather, so I'm gonna take the box out of here, put it back on the trailer, and finish up all the wiring from the charge controller side. The inverter side is working, and we should be good to go. All right, today I'm gonna remount this box. I'm gonna punch it, put the conduit, and try to run the conduit into the main box, and perhaps run conduit from the generator charger as well. I just picked up this punch kit because I need to punch holes in that, and it's a bit overkill for a couple holes, but I'm sure I'll use it a bunch in the future. All right, I'm gonna install this elbow joint here and use the knockout underneath down here so that I can route the cable that way and then bend it forward. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna bend this conduit with the conduit bender here to make the 90-degree bend to go forward out of the box. I'm gonna mark it at 5 inches, and it's a 6-inch bend radius, so it'll come out 10 inches, the 90. So I need an 8.5, so I got the 90 coming out from underneath here, and the 90 bent this way coming forward to here, and now I need an 8.5-inch kick to get it to the center line to come into the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and calculate that and bend it now. Okay, so to make this kick, I need to go over 8.5 inches, and I'm gonna use a 10-degree bend, which is a multiplier of 6. I need to go over 8.5 inches times 6, which means that I need 2 bends at 10 degrees, 51 inches away. 8.5 times 6 is 51. So I've marked that here. I'm gonna do a 10-degree bend that way, come over here and do a 10-degree bend to make it back straight. Simple enough. All right, so you can see conduit comes out of the bottom of the box and 90 degrees over, and then starts the kick right there, comes back over basically dead center there to run directly into the box, the next piece of conduit. All right, the next step is I'm going to use these compression couplers to couple there and make the tube that goes over here. I'm gonna have to do another kick up and come into the box, and I will cut the hole in the box with this guy here. Okay, so I'm gonna drill a 1/2-inch hole right here in the box so that this can come through, and then this goes on the inside of the box like that, and you put a press right here and cut it through. So I'm going to draw a 1/2-inch hole in the box. Alright, I got the hole punched, and I got conduit compression fitting there and conduit compression fitting there. So just going to fit this piece of conduit, and that should do it. All right, so there it is. Conduit comes back, kicks down, compression joint there, kicks over, turns under, goes underneath. Okay, now I'm gonna fab up that piece there. This is the generator input with this conduit into the back of the box.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And join us on Patreon.
I have to imagine we're working on the solar system because it's the only thing that's out here. Let's ask.